Hello, hello. It's Agnes and Disha. This YouTube is in response to your question. Now, you said, can you do a YouTube tackling when the people that you know you, your person, and they have judgments and they therefore mess up your manifesting mojo by giving unsolicited advice? Okay, this isn't the first time I've heard this comment. Quite a few of you have emailed me over the last 6 months about best friends giving advice, about parents, about counselors, about therapists, about going to a psychic, and being told that your specific person is no good for you, that you should just get on with it, that they don't love you, they're not contacting you, or they're being nasty to you. So why are you still hanging around? So, my response to that is a couple of things. When you are trying to manifest anything, when you are in the middle of still getting to the place where you believe something and you're not believing it yet, that's why you do affirmations, that's why you do the self-love meditations, that's why you do all sorts of things, the whispering technique, the rubbing out technique. All these things are stepping stones to you believing. That's why you're doing it. So while you're in that process, keep things to yourself. Why? Because if someone brings up something saying, you're wasting your time, or why do you keep going back when they're not treating you with respect, they obviously don't love you, all this stuff, it just shoots holes in your desire. And usually, if you're at the place where you're not believing it yet and you are moving towards believing it, people can poke holes through your paper thin beliefs, and it easily keeps you up at night. It makes you defensive. It makes you do all sorts of things mentally when you could be using that time more wisely, focusing on what you want and really implementing and applying all the techniques that we've talked about. Okay, so yeah, it happens to all of us and it doesn't help. Now, the other thing is, often these people do not come from the place of conscious creation. They come from looking out there and thinking that what that person is doing to you has nothing to do with you and it's totally independent. Now, for those of you that have been watching these videos, you know that creation happens due to, it is, all of it is you pushed out, meaning what you think, what you feel, and what you believe gets photocopied, it goes out, and then it comes back to you as 3D experience that you live. Now, if you believe that, then you will know that also the people that are reflecting back to you, why are you still hanging on to this person? They're not a very nice person. Um, you can't see them clearly, any of that stuff, they also are you pushed out. So if you have any fears, any worries, any doubts about your specific person, it comes back at you through these people in your life that are not helpful or in judgment, as you say, around your situation. So, yeah, I would keep my desires to myself, keep it close to your heart, do your work. If you're in pain or something's happened, do not talk to them. Do not look for reassurance, because it will come back to you and bite you on the ass. So if you need to talk to someone that does this work. I know some of you have connected amongst yourselves. That's great. You're trying to manifest the same stuff. You will get much more support and much more just reminder of the work that we do, because most of the world does not work from a conscious creation point of view. It comes, for those people that don't do this work, stuff just happens to you and you just have to deal with it. But we know better that, excuse me, that the world is a photocopy of what goes on within, and we are much more able to be powerful creators. And if a situation is not to your liking, you know that you can change it. And the more you practice it, apply it, and see results, the more you will believe that from your own experience. So anyway, just thought I'd clear that up because it is happening to quite a few of you, and it is just your doubts and fears and, you know, all that stuff playing itself out through loved ones or well-meaning ones, or, you know, worried parents or whatever. There's lots of different versions of who's going to give you advice. So anyway, that's it. Short and sweet. And yeah, but that's a general rule of manifesting. Keep the manifestations close to you until they've hatched. Become a private conscious creator. And then, once it's happened, you can talk about it and give as much detail as you want after. Okay. Lots of love to you, and I will see you in the next YouTube.